I hope no police are listening to this, because if they just forgot that McDonald's was a part of this, they just heard Zane say Coke 100 times.
Hello, cubers and non-cubers alike. This is the Interactive Cubing Podcast. Interactive Cubers Podcast. I don't even know what this is called. With us today, we have a very, very special guest. Why don't you introduce yourself, Zane?
Hi, I'm Zane. My YouTube channel is called Z Perm. I have a Cuban-related YouTube channel. I do reviews, vlogs, all the sort. So yeah, thanks for having me on.
Check him out.
I actually wanted to be like, okay, if we're gonna interview this kid, I want to see like the quality of his videos, and they are legit. Like,
Thank you.
Very well done.
Like,
Thank you. I really try.
this is how you would rate cubing videos. A number one as lowest would be probably Derpy Cuber. No offense, just kidding. The lowest would be recorded with a yellow light bulb as lighting, and then the 10 would be JR
Yeah.
Cuber, and Z Perm is like a 9.7 on that scale.
Wow. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
You're almost there.
you're almost JR
That
Cuber.
means a lot.
You're not JR Cuber yet, but you're getting
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I watch a lot of Colorful Pockets, a lot of JR Cuber, and I really try to be like both of them.
Oh yeah, because
so
and JR Cuber is like, hey guys, and welcome back to another review of the Rubik's Triangle. So monotone, dude.
Yeah.
But
Here's the
anyway,
thing, though.
guys.
That's a good approach, because Colorful Pockets has that humor, and then JR
Yeah.
has like that professionalism.
Yeah, dude.
I've always been really good at like public speaking. I think I'm a good personality. At least I think I am. But and then JR Cuber has the nice professional setup, and I really try to have that professional setup, but still with the humor and the personality and everything.
Right.
All right.
So, anyways, let's get into the first topic,
Yas.
First topic.
which is Zane. This is your cue.
All right. Let's see. I've already forgotten the topics that I had written down in my head.
No, it was about the cubers.
Professionalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can remember 500 ZCCT algs, but can't remember a topic.
Good job.
No, it was about like not the famous
Right,
cubers,
okay.
but right.
So like famous cubers, people always see them as like really popular guys. You can never talk to them, like the Max Park, Felix Zendegs. You can never like talk to them. They're always like above everyone else, but they're really not. Like Colorful Pockets, I'm actually pretty good friends with. I just see him at the competitions. I talk with him a lot, and he's just like a really good guy as well.
Yeah, I was surprised by that too, because we had a comp that we discussed in the last episode. We said was coming up, and it was awesome. I got my first sub 20 average on 3x3, so that was a big milestone for me.
Quite failed. Still didn't get sub 10. I'm still at like 12, so I want to die.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that sub 20.
Jeffrey has gotten like a 10 point, what was it, 00 something
Yeah,
twice.
I've gotten 23 10-second solves in competition since October. 23.
Wow.
Not a sub 10.
I remember at 2FTI San Diego, Elijah Brown's 9.999. He got an award for the most German single.
German single.
That was good. That was a good competition.
Anyways, I was talking about Kevin Hayes. He was at this competition, and when he was solving, it was a pretty small competition. Like, there's a 90 competitor limit, but it wasn't. They didn't even max out. And people were like gathered around when he was solving, and that was just really cool, because he was getting solves like 3 minutes and 7 seconds. I mean, sorry, 2 minutes and 7 seconds, something like that, on 7x7.
He got like a 135 6x6 average. It's pretty terrible for Kevin. I'm just saying.
Mm.
Wow, Kevin, get good, Kevin.
But anyways, I was just surprised by like how like these cubers are really kind. Like, I thought he'd be more quiet and reserved, but he was like really outgoing, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I see him at the competitions down here as well. He's a really nice guy. I've talked to him a bit.
Kevin's.
I wanted to
Kevin's
correct.
cool.
I wanted to correct something I said in the last episode. I don't know, Zane, if you remember. I was
Carlin.
talking about a mil as in a currency.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was saying, as a currency, I was saying a mil was a tenth of a penny, and then I said in the U.S. a penny is a tenth of $1, and I didn't realize until editing. I'm like, oh my goodness! I said a penny is a tenth of $1. It is a hundredth of $1. For those of you who are not in the U.S.
10 pennies equals a whole dollar.
So, Carlin, my mom was listening to the podcast while I was driving to the competition a week ago. It was really cringy for me, so I plugged my ears. But my mom was listening to it, and then my sister, my dad, and my mom, they're all listening to it, and they all pointed that out. So I'm pretty sure no one missed that, Carlin.
I know.
I missed it. I practice while listening to your guys' podcast. It's very good for that because there's no solving on the podcast.
Yeah, Carlin.
It's very it's very good for practicing.
It's always me.
And so I guess that part, you were so sure of yourself that a penny was a tenth of $1. I guess I just did question it.
I'm about to have a heart attack over here. I'm laughing so hard. I need help.
By the way, at this comp, I got a Fisher Cube from Jeffrey.
From
Actually, we did a trade, and it is sick. Everyone is always like, "Oh, it's just like a 3x3." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Okay, I gotta say,
it took me a while, and I understand it now.
Carlin. I had to. Zane, I had to explain for 15 minutes to Carlin on a Skype call that the Fisher Cube was a 3x3. He didn't get it. His brain couldn't comprehend it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I even turned on my webcam and everything.
There's parity. It's not just like
parity. There's not parity. It's just when you're doing F12, you put in an edge wrong because you can't tell if it's flipped or not. That's not parity.
I think that's parity.
That's not my definition of parity.
Yeah, if you put an edge in wrong, you did it wrong, and it's a parity.
That's not
and
my
so
definition
you
of
fix
parity.
it.
Do you know the actual term for parity is something that cannot be solved? I'm pretty sure. Do you want me to go to Google right now? I'll go look it up.
Like your face.
Well, yeah, and so you do. So if you put the edge in wrong, it can't be solved. So it's a parity, and you have to fix it.
Oh, and I made my first what would you call it?
Mod. It's called a 2x. Okay, Carlin, you said in the Skype chat it was a 2x2x3. It's a 2x3x3.
It is a 2x2x3
Oh my god,
shape-shifting
Carlin, you're actually retarded.
2x2x3.
A 2x2x3 is the cheaty one. Okay, so what Carlin did is he took a layer off a 3x3. That is a 2x3x3.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a
2x3x3.
3x3x2.
Okay, it's the other way around. It's the same thing.
Okay, here we go. I created a 2x3x3.
Holy crap, dude.
So think of a 3x3,
Correct.
chopping the top layer off. It was from Nathan Wilson. Shout out to him. He's crazy awesome. And it was my first 3x3 mod ever. And it was really fun. Taking the corners out, cutting the stalks off, and then putting those little corner pieces back in, minus the cuboid, the cubey part. And it turned out really nice. And it's all shape-shifty, and yeah. He actually recommended gluing certain parts of it together to make it harder to solve, and I got so frustrated because I couldn't solve it, and I ripped it off.
Wow. Hey, Zane, you know how you said there was no cubing on the podcast?
Oh no!
Jeffrey!
How dare I?
I'm so offended.
You're banned.
Banned from the podcast permanently. I'm taking your place.
This is now the Carlin and Zane podcast.
Yes, Carlin and Zane podcast forever.
RIP.
No cubing. There's no cubing podcast.
Yeah. This has been completely random so far, but okay. It works.
Wonderful. So, I have a question for Carlin.
Carlin?
So, I recall in the very first episode, you said that something about when you got a PB or something, you get up and get McDonald's from your mom.
That was Jeffrey.
I recall. Was that Carlin or Jeffrey?
No, that was me.
Jeffrey.
That is not a joke. That is what happens. Whenever I get 3x3 and it's 3x3 only, my mom says she'll get me a McDonald's.
My question is, did you actually get McDonald's?
Yes, I did, and I got 2 cheeseburgers with no pickles, a large fry, and a large Coke because I want type 2 diabetes.
Pickles is what makes it good, though.
No,
That is
okay.
exactly-
It has to be like an actual good burger from like an actual good place.
Yeah.
But McDonald's, they do not know how to make pickles. Like I heard that you're supposed to put.
Mhm.
Wait, this is not cubing
I
related.
don't think any human makes pickles.
No, shut up.
It's not like
I make
made it.
pickles
Who
in my
makes
basement.
the worst pickles
No.
at McDonald's?
All right, this is not cubing related, but I
Genetically
heard.
engineer pickles.
I don't care if it's not Cuban related. It's funny.
All right, I'm ready
Okay.
for it. All right, ready for this? So I heard that McDonald's is supposed to do 2 pickles, right? Well, every single cheeseburger has 1 pickle. Like, what is this?
What?
Is it like
You're supposed to tear it in
fake?
half. You tear the pickle in half. then it's 2
Easy. There we go.
pickles.
You
Yeah.
you disassemble the burger and cut it in half.
You gotta put the biblical one in it.
2 pickles.
Title? Yeah.
Take a burger, cut it in half, 2 burgers. World hunger solved.
Dude, that's how you feel in Africa. You like no, that's how you feel in China. You like split it into like 1.7 billion parts. Well,
Yeah.
1.7 billion
solve-
burger.
How to solve world hunger? Take a Big Mac, cut it in half, profit.
Oh man, I'm crying.
Oh wow.
That's
Okay.
why it's so sad. All right,
I have an interesting fact about McDonald's. If you guys are interested.
Okay.
I'm ready for
Yeah.
it.
Interesting.
You know how? Ever notice how if you get a Coke at McDonald's, it's always delicious.
I've
No.
noticed.
It's always Cokes at McDonald's are always the best Cokes. Cause you know.
Do they put stuff in it?
No. When they make the Coke syrup, you know it ranges. The batches range from like being really good, and they can get worse and worse.
Oh yeah.
And if it gets worse than a certain threshold, then they'll sell it off cheaper, and that becomes RC Cola and Shasta and all the cheaper colas, and then the better stuff they give to like the places, for example, like was a Jack in the Box always has the worst Cokes because they buy the cheaper Coke because Coke isn't their most sold drink, so they don't buy the best stuff. They buy the cheaper Coke, and so their stuff always tastes a little bad. But McDonald's has a deal with Coca-Cola that they always get sent the best of the best syrup, no matter what, and mixed with their like Quadro hydration filter service thing, they get like the best tasting Cokes always.
no.
This has been McDonald's Facts with Zane.
Hashtag not sponsored.
If I hope no police are listening to this, because if they just forgot that McDonald's was a part of this, they just heard Zane say Coke 100 times. Nice knowing you, Zane. Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Okay,
I
so
swear.
we're totally off topic. We didn't have a topic in the first one. This is not even Cuban related, but there's a Coca-Cola factory like 100 yards from my nearest McDonald's, so that's why it's even
Really?
better. It's even better.
Wow.
Have you ever explored in it?
Oh, I mean, I
Go
will probably
exploring in the
tonight.
Coke
I'll just
factory?
break in, you know what I'm saying.
That
We
sounds
should,
like
we,
the
we should,
start
and
of,
we
like,
should probably go back to the Rubrix cubes.
Yes, we should start talking
Oh,
about
is that
Rocks
what
now.
this podcast is about?
I thought it was at like
Yeah.
McDonald's and stupid stuff
I
like
thought
Okay.
this was the McDonald's podcast. Am I on the wrong podcast?
Interactive McDonald people.
Interactive McDonald's podcast.
the interactive McDonald's.
The interactive McDonald's.
The
With special
interactive
guest,
Ronald
Ronald
McDonald.
McDonald's.
Uh,
All right. Slow down.
All right.
Jeffrey, do you have anything?
No, because I was playing piano all day.
Dang it. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Okay, I noticed something in the last episode. Jeffrey, were you playing Minecraft? Because when I was editing, I just heard click, 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 click.
Oh, yeah, I
and then
heard
you're like
that.
tapping the keyboard.
Okay, so
Jeffrey.
I am very sorry, but so when I do PvP in Minecraft, and I have to
Oh my
we do
gosh.
this thing called jitter clicking, and you have to click as fast as possible, and I practice that, and like if you can listen
during the podcast.
during the podcast, I'm
During the
practicing.
During the
podcast?
podcast.
Also, I just love mechanical
Wow.
keyboards. That's why I have. That's why I just
Yeah.
like typing.
Now-
on it. I'm sorry. I'll stop clicking my mouse or.
Now I know how
Scroll.
much you're listening to me when I talk.
No Minecraft on the podcast.
It's like no one cares about no cubing on the podcast. It's just No Minecraft on the podcast.
The one rule that matters the most is no Minecraft on the podcast.
Only Roblox. If you're gonna play a game, you're gonna
Only-
play Roblox.
If you're gonna play a game on the podcast, it has to be Roblox.
Or yeah. All right.
What do you think is the cheapest yet best quality speed cube on the market?
MF3Rs2.
The cheapest but best quality, I think it would be the Warrior W. I got one on the Cubicle for $1.50.
You're broke.
I
Wow.
got a Warrior W from the Cubicle for $1.50, magnetized it, and it became one of the best cubes out there.
No, I
Honestly,
believe it.
lube
I
it
mean,
with some silk and D&M, tracks this on the core and everything. It actually it was just as good as my bulk.
wow.
Like,
I saw this video of this dude who created. Well, he had this 3x3. It was like it might have been the Warrior. He made it super nice, and he went into a competition and he let people try it. And he's like, "Guess how much this was?" I'm
Okay,
like,
okay,
"Oh,
I know what that was.
17.8."
Okay.
Yeah, I did
That
that.
was
Oh,
Matt
that was
Volker.
you?
Yep.
That was you.
Maybe that's the video I saw.
Yeah, that was my that's actually the first video I ever uploaded. It was
I'm
the
gonna go look at that right now. YouTube.
it was
Okay.
was it
I'm
the
looking at YouTube. You guys are gonna hear some clicking.
that's more than
No,
clicking.
Minecraft.
This is typing. All right, I'm going to Z Perm.
No Minecraft on the
Yeah,
podcast.
I'm sorry, Daddy. All right, let's see here.
Let's
He calls
see.
everyone son and dad, by the way.
It was my Newport Fall 2017 vlog.
Why is
I must have
Kevin?
seen that because
Wait,
I'm like,
is
I
that
saw it
Kevin in the
recently.
thumbnail?
Yes.
Hi, Kevin.
I walked at the end of the competition. I walked up to him and I said, "Hey, making a vlog. Can you do a thumbnail for me?" And he said, "Sure. What do you want me to do?" I said, "Do something with this." And I handed him a Volk Mini. He put it on his head and did a funny face. And that was that.
Ah, wow.
Good old Kevin.
All right,
Mm.
so this is interesting, and I hope we're not all gonna guess the obvious answer. But
Okay.
would you rather meet Mats Volk or Felix Zemdegs?
Holy crap.
Hmm.
Matt's Vault.
Because I have
Okay,
okay. let me.
gotta
Okay,
think.
so that book called "Crack in the Cube" that I am reading through, he was saying that Mats Volk, like the way he got better, is like literally over years. He slowly got better. With Felix Zemdegs, over a matter of years, he like caught up to him immediately, even like 2 years. So he was. I think the difference between them is Felix gets good at stuff very quickly, and
Mhm.
Mats Volk is just as good, but it takes him longer.
See, that's an interesting question because, like, I was thinking Mats Volk because, he made, like, the cube and everything, but I'd probably have to go with Felix Zemdegs because, like, what would I talk about with Mats Volk? This
That-
weather is so Gucci today.
Ah, yeah, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Gucci weather.
But with Felix, it's just like, yo, what's up, dog? How many big WRs are gonna be taken today, boy?
Yeah.
I saw this colorful pockets video, and he's like, it was called like 10 things you don't know about Felix Zemdegs, and he's like,
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
his
yeah.
name is actually Zelix Femdegs.
A classic.
Right? Oh man.
What up,
Zelix
Zelix?
Femdegs. I had a friend who actually believed that was true for the longest time.
Hey Zane, I'm not I no need to offend you, but you need new friends. I'm sorry.
No,
Nah.
No.
it's fine. They're like, because they took everything that Andrew said so seriously that when he did those 10 facts videos, they actually like believed it to be true. It was so
Yeah.
funny.
Well, his one of his most recent videos called like the Cubal Home. I actually
right.
thought like the first like 30 seconds was legit. I actually
Mhm.
believed it. And then he got to the part where it was like he was like stuck in the house and the doors were shutting. I'm like, okay, this is dumb. But
you're right.
his videos, I would have to say, oh yeah, okay. So I was talking to Zane earlier, and I'm like, what's your 3 favorite YouTubers? And he's like, save it for the podcast.
Right,
So let's
right.
go over that.
All right, so
Um,
number 1 for me, I'd have to say Colorful Pockets, just because I've been watching him the longest. I found him back in 2015. I've been watching him the longest, so I really look up to him. I try to make my content as similar to him in
Copycat.
the personality and narration style of it and everything. Number 2, I'd have to say that's a tough one. Maybe JR Cuber, just because I also take a lot I take a lot from him too, of the way that his setup is and everything. And number 3, I don't really watch a lot more YouTubers. Probably Crazy Bad, just because he's the only other one that I really watch. But that is a really tough one. Wait, does Chris Tran count as a YouTuber?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, then I'll make him number 3 because I watch him a lot as well.
Rip Dan.
He just got kicked.
Just like me from the podcast.
Honestly, who's gonna beat Chris Tran? Honestly.
Well, and his cinematic cubing videos are so dope. They're like, oh my goodness.
What do you know
videos he makes?
Yeah. So I think I don't really.
Wait, is that Chris Olsen?
That is Chris Olsen.
Dang it! I'm sorry, Chris
Carlin,
Tran.
you've
I'm
been kicked
so
from the
sorry.
podcast. I'm taking your place.
I get them mixed up. Same name.
Everyone gets kicked from the podcast. It's just the Zane podcast now.
The Zane. And then you get kicked. It's
Unless
no
you
podcast.
kick yourself.
And then I kick myself eventually, and it's just silence for an hour.
All right, so, I don't. So the way I watch YouTubing videos is like I don't really just like chill watch them. I mainly watch CS:GO and Fortnite videos on YouTube. I don't watch cubing videos. The only time I watch them is when I'm buying a new cube. And the people that I enjoy making the reviews the best is JR Cuber, because he actually knows what he's talking about. And that he makes a review on everything, so I'm pretty sure he's just in one. So.
Yeah. I kind of like Cubed. He's a guy who's been active in my comments. He's just been active on my channel a lot, just like as a viewer. And I've been watching his videos a lot. And he just has, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of his style. That's not like anything directed towards him. I hope he doesn't watch this.
Listen.
I'm not a huge fan of the way.
Wait, hold on. You just said watch? That's like the ongoing joke.
Yeah, that's the ongoing joke. You can't do that.
Come on, Zane.
How are you supposed to only listen to a YouTube video?
It's a podcast.
Yeah, you don't watch the podcast. You listen to the podcast.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm not a huge fan of the way that he does like videos and everything, but he has a lot of interesting stuff that he reviews. Like just the other day he did a video on a cube that has a timer built into the piece.
What the heck?
Huh.
It's really weird, but he just does weird cubes and stuff that are like that, and so it's interesting to see it for that. So, no, I'd recommend him.
Well, cool. All right,
Nice.
Carlin, your top 3.5.
Here it is.
And a half.
Half.
And a half.
Half a cuber. That'd
Half
be
a
like a 3x3x2.
You mean a 2x2x3?
Or a 2x3x3?
Okay.
Yes, or
Something.
Okay. Or wait, what about a 2x2x3x3?
What?
That's like 4
a
dimensions.
fourth dimensional cube. A fourth dimensional being.
I can't.
Okay.
I cannot wait for that to be added to the WCA. All
So
right,
here's
Carlin,
my
go.
favorite speed key review, because here's why I respect him. First of all, his podcast is great. Go check it out.
No, don't.
Okay, do not check it out. Whatever you do,
Stay here,
to
please.
Not right now.
wait.
After the podcast.
There you go.
He's had people ask him like, "Are you gonna do like this type of video just like Red KB did?" And he's like, "No, because Red KB did it." And he's like, "I'm not gonna add something to the community that it doesn't need." So he only will like add stuff that he thinks is necessary or it's not already out there. So he just seems like a really cool guy, and he puts out great
Carlin,
content.
you know how you said that Sean doesn't like do anything that's already in the community, right?
Right.
Then why are we doing this podcast?
Because I
I
actually
think this
I
podcast
have
is a
the
lot
answer.
different than other things.
Got him.
here's the thing. With YouTube videos, so the whole cubing YouTube thing, especially XY Cuber, don't get me started on that. It is like
JR.
he was the first one, so that's okay. But it's like so cliche, and there's so many like cubing YouTube videos, and I looked up all the podcasts, and I don't even think there's 10 cubing podcasts. There might be 5 or 6,
Oh
and
my
a lot
gosh,
of them
there's
are
5 or
inactive
6.
or not good quality.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I actually want to start something and
That's
that
lit.
people will want to listen to, and I'm actually kind of surprised that people are listening to this, because it's like, the way I consider it is it's like random, but hopefully in a sort of professional kind of way.
Hopefully.
Mhm.
Just
I
like,
really like it like that though.
let's
I kind of
just
like the
hope it works.
unstructured, just talking about whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Let's
Um,
just hope this podcast works out. Let's hope it stays organized.
Okay, so in the second episode, I believe you guys are talking about the Oscar treasure chest cube,
Kind
and
of.
that was interesting to me because I have one, and I think I could talk about it a bit, like how it feels and everything. I guess a mini review of the cube.
Through
Yeah.
audio only.
So it's pretty interesting because it's basically like a void cube with centers. That's the best way I have to describe it. But when the cube is solved, there's little notches that fit a certain way that allow the top layer to allows all the little all the nodes on the top layer to fit through it and be able to be pulled out when it's solved. But if it's scrambled, the notches don't line up at all. So it's really interesting. Like I have a mini flash drive that's only like a centimeter long, and so I like to keep that mini flash drive in the cube. I don't know, just like memes on it or whatever, just to have something in it.
I know this is super cliche, but all the ones like "Hello, Darkness, My Old Friend," they crack me up every time.
Oh yeah, it depends on how they're made, but usually they're really good. I have a throwaway meme channel that I'm not going to be advertising because I don't want to connect it to myself. But some close friends of mine know the memes, and some friends of mine have uploaded my memes to. I just make short video memes that are pretty dank, but
Dank meme.
it's a secret. Nobody will ever find them.
The donk memes.
Wow.
So
Anyways, how is the turning on this puzzle? Because I'm interested, because I saw this unboxing review video, and it fell apart in the dude's hands.
yeah, it does that if you have the lid off, and it has happened several times at competitions where somebody's taken the lid off and then it just falls apart. But it turns basically as good as a void cube would. So it really is just a void cube with centers.
Something
Okay.
I know for a fact that Kit Clement proposed to Lauren with it, which is pretty
Yes.
interesting. So
Do you know who Kit Clement is?
I know that they are a delegate. I don't know much more than that.
Well, there are city, not our city, our state's delegate with
Okay.
Chris. And he's like, I don't know why, but he's like one of the more popular delegates. I don't know why.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we have not Kevin, so
Not Kevin, but
he's
By the way,
he's not Kevin.
I think I mentioned Matthew Dickman in the last episode.
Oh yeah, he can.
Turns out, I looked up, and it looks like he is actually a delegate. And I thought he wasn't.
Oh yeah, he is the delegate.
So-
I think, but he was at my first competition.
Mm-hmm.
He's
How many competitions have you been to, Zane?
Me, I'm actually going to bring up my WCA profile real quick so I can check because I don't actually know.
Because I need to be special.
How long
I've been to
have you been
10 exactly.
What?
I've been cubing since.
Okay.
I've been to 10 competitions exactly. I'm cubing since summer 2015.
I'm looking me up.
Okay.
All right. So I've been to a total of 6 competitions and been cubing since early 2017.
Mm.
And I've only been to 4. I'm like the noob here.
You suck, dude. My stats are
You know
like, so
me?
terrible.
Hey, this podcast wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't for me. So,
Let's go to Carlin. Let's go look at Carlin Schneider.
By the way, Zane, tell us how you got into cubing. I should have brought this up
How
earlier,
I
but
got into cubing. This is actually an interesting story because it's one that I haven't really heard from a lot of other people, but I had the OG Rubik's Cube, the V1.
The OG plastic.
Yeah, the old one, and I just had it sitting on my dresser one day, tucked behind just a pile of stuff. And I was on my computer back in 2014, as in I don't know, sometime when I was in elementary school. I think I was in 6th grade or something, and I was just on my computer looking at like YouTube or something, watching, I don't know, like Jacksepticeye,
Don't know where you lady.
stuff that I used to watch. And I saw the Rubik's Cube there, and I was like, hey, this is like a thing. I'm gonna scramble this. And so I did. Now I have to solve it. And so I solved it, and I was like, wow, I solved this thing now. I'm gonna scramble it again. And so I did it again, and I was like, dang it, again. So I had to solve it again.
So you solved it on your own?
No, I looked up tutorials.
Okay.
I remember I'm gonna try to find the exact same video that I saw to solve it. It's not the best, but it's the one that I watched, and it used to be the best.
Who made it?
Wait, can I guess? Was it, I think his name is Noah Richardson?
Oh yeah, Noah Richardson.
No.
I learned from him.
It's not that one.
He's like, okay, but
He knows
his
what's up.
tutorials...
Okay, it was the one
Yeah.
by the Sturgsby.
Wait,
Oh,
I'm gonna
that
go
dude.
I'm looking it up.
So, thinking
I
about
searched how to
Sturgsby,
solve Rubik's Cube.
I don't think he's active anymore,
Yeah.
but he was just like, I never was a huge fan, if I'm going to be honest.
Only 19
'Cause
million
all his-
views? Jeez, what is this?
I only watched his like normal videos. His most recent video was from a year ago, and it was a mega unboxing of 4 puzzles.
Holy macaroni!
Holy macaroni!
Oh, I was gonna say something funny about solving the rubrics, and then I forgot.
Oh, I forgot to name my second favorite and third favorite YouTubers.
You
I
can't
only
do that.
did
It's too late.
They don't matter.
Is it
It's
too late?
We've already moved on.
Oh,
Carlin,
Moved
you
on
suck.
to the next corner.
I'm
Let's
too
move
slow.
on to
Yeah, we know that, Carlin.
The who would win corner. Or like, would you rather have 50 Guanlongs or an SM?
50 Guanlongs. Because
SM.
I could do a bunch of modding. I already
Yeah.
have an SM.
No, but like, imagine if you didn't have it.
I'd still take
Oh,
Guanlongs, because then I
probably
would
the
have
Guanlongs.
50 Guanlongs.
All right, I take Guanlong because I don't even use my SM. All right.
Yeah.
I'll do the next. Would you rather? Would you rather get a sub 7 3x3 solving competition, or the first sub 1 minute 59.95 7x7 solve?
So it was the first one?
The first one was, would you rather get sub 7 on 3x3 or get sub 1 minute 59 seconds .95 on 7x7? Which
so like
is,
sub 7 or on 3x3 or a world record on 7x7.
yeah, pretty much. I had to say it the long way.
Oh,
That's
definitely
actually a
3 by
tough
3.
one. Yeah, I think I have to go 3x3 too.
I
mean,
have to go to
yeah.
7x7 so I can get popular.
Yeah, maybe. I think I would actually. I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna go with 7x7 just because 3x3 is something I want to improve on by myself. Something that I really just want to improve on my own. So
Yeah, also-
7x7 I don't really care
Yeah,
about
also
much. So
7x7 is my second favorite event because 5x5 is my favorite. Because everyone
Alright.
solves a 5x5 on the way to a music lesson.
Wait, I have one. Would you rather have one horse-sized Rubik's Cube or one Rubik's-sized horse? Rubik's Cube-sized horse.
Anna Rubik-sized horse.
I would
No, which
have
one?
a Rubik's-sized horse, so I could put it in a little lizard cage, and like recreate like the Civil War because people rode on horses, right?
Historical reenactment of the Civil War with real horses, but at
And-
like 1/10 scale.
Yeah.
You could breed a little army.
Oh yes. I think I would go with the giant Rubik's Cube because I
No,
don't
20
want
fish
a
already-
horse.
I would love to have a pet horse. Like that's like this. That's like 3 inches tall.
What, are you like a basic white girl?
Oh, right.
Oh!
Because they can't even Get it? Okay.
Yeah, I can't even. 1, 3, 5, 7. I can't even.
Ha. Ha.
Okay.
Ha.
Okay, so what was the next thing about stupids averages?
Next segment.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, hold on. I have a really funny joke I gotta say first. Are you ready?
Yeah.
No, not ready.
I was gonna tell you a joke about time travel, but you didn't think it was funny.
Goodbye, Carlin.
You get that?
I quit the podcast.
I quit the podcast. Hey everybody, welcome to the
Zane
Interactive Cubers. I'm Zane, host of this podcast.
And cubers and non-cubers alike. Okay, let's get into
All right,
the next festivity.
Let's go over some. Let's go over like what we all average on 3x3, just because I'm curious.
Oh no, this is bad.
Okay,
Here's
Carlin
the
can
thing,
I
start.
have to go. I quit the podcast.
Okay, I guess Zane can start, I guess. Because he's the big man.
Okay. I averaged just about 20, like sub 20, 18, 19,
Oh, so
whatever.
like Carlin.
Okay.
Carlin, what are you, fam?
I'm right at that 20-second mark as well.
But
Like-
we should race.
Right there. Grab your cube. I'm legit gonna race you right now. I'm scrambling right now.
But what about no cubing on the podcast?
It's okay. Screw
I'm
that.
getting CS timer up. I'm gonna do this all too.
Okay.
Welcome to the podcast where we cube.
Alrighty. I'm ready. You guys ready?
I'm not ready yet.
I'm not ready. I'm still doing my inspection.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
I am not bad, thank you.
Okay, I'm ready.
3,
2, 1, go.
go. Oh, this is actually turning out really well. Alright, I'm done.
Dang it.
Who's gonna
Done.
win?
Oh, come on.
Zane, you've been kicked
That
off
was
the
terrible.
podcast. No,
What'd you get?
okay. What'd you get, Carlin?
I got 20.2.
I
That's
got
what I'm saying. I'm
22.
right there.
I got 10:02.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
are you
beat
saying you
Nick
got
also.
22 or 20 as well? Like
I got
22 or okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm bad.
let's stop cubing on the podcast.
We should actually let's go into the random segment because we need to wrap this up soon.
All right.
We've been doing it for a
I
while.
need to get the
Oh, wow.
YT comments up. No, I need
Yeah,
to
what
get
is it?
Reddit. I need to get Reddit.
Reddit.
Reddit, Netit, Cledit, Rice
Wow.
Gum.
So I might while Jeffrey is doing that, I might add I was just having a normal Saturday morning when I got an email, and it was none other than someone named Z Perm, and I'm like, who's this
Sounds
kid?
like an awful name.
He was telling us I like the podcast, blah blah. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna respond to this dude. I was typing my last sentence, and Jeffrey had already sent an email back to him. Dang it! And I'm
L.
like, I'm gonna send it anyways.
Uh,
But
So
what did I crown? I crowned you as something. It was like the first.
the first like email, the like viewer watcher email
thing.
Yeah.
comment came.
So
You're forever king.
I am looking at the comment on the Reddit post, and it says this is from Hoax Ninja, and it's just thank you for the share. So that was pretty intense.
Oh,
Let me go to YouTube. All right, Rubik's Soup. Let's see here. So this guy, I'm gonna try not to die while reading his name. The Raging Cyclops. I did not die. I'm just saying. He says, if all the companies merged, we would only have one source of cubes, and they would be able to price their cubes super high, and we would have to buy them because there's no other choice, like being forced to buy GAN cubes, because they're really expensive. This is going through like the whole Rubik's Cubicle lawsuit, and every company would have to merge.
Right, yeah.
That's kind of.
It's yeah.
Let's hope that
Basically,
doesn't
like
happen.
the good thing about having multiple companies is that they're always like having an option between Speed Cube Shop and the Cubicle
Yeah,
means
screw
that they're competition for each other, so they try to beat each other's prices.
Now, Speedcube Shop does that by a whole entire 5 cents. Wow. I'm personally Team Cubicle. What about you, Zane?
Yeah, Team Cubicle. Even though Speed
Yeah,
Cube
that's
Shop
me
is
too.
right near me, I like Cubicle.
I'm gonna be honest. I have never tried anything else, so I can't like really say I'm a Cubicle fan just because I haven't tried anything else. But Speed Cube Shop, I know they match any like other. So I think they match any other price of any other store. plus like 10% off or something. So they have great deals.
Speedcube Shop is, if I were to sum up the two companies, like Speedcube Shop is, whoa, we've got cool cosmic service, and then Cubicle's like, hey, I mean, we have D&M,
and
so.
We also got Pro Shop. We're just saying.
Yeah, we have Pro Shop.
Oh crap,
we have this stuff.
Guys, I'm not recording. I'm serious. I'm not recording.
You weren't recording the whole time?
I wasn't recording.
Are you serious?
Got him! Got him!
Oh my goodness!
Got him!
Got him!
Dude, you actually legit freaked me out.
I always check at the beginning, dude. I'm not dumb.
My headphones.
Got him. Easy.
Your headphones broke?
No, they fell off my head, and the left ear turned a weird way, and I was spooked.
I'm concerned for your headphones.
Don't you hate it when you're listening to music, and then as you have your phone in your pocket, especially if I'm unloading the dishwasher and it gets caught on a hook, and then I walk away and it jerks it off my head, and it hurts. Super
you
bad.
Listen to music on a phone?
What's wrong with music on a phone?
I mean, why don't you? Because phones have bad DACs.
No, I have headphones in it.
Yeah, but phones have really bad DACs and amps.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm an audiophile. Thank you very much.
I am a
You're
dot.
just gonna hate.
Personally, I am a dot JPEG.
Yeah, I'm a dot wave.
What music? What music do you guys listen to?
I listen to rap and.
Wait, like what?
It depends the artist.
I listen to like Switchfoot, Echo Smith, a little bit of Logic. I like NF, Lecrae, all kinds of stuff.
I don't even have a specific like art. I mean, okay, Abstract is kind of nice. You guys know who Abstract is?
My go-to is always like anything from 88 Rising, except Higher Brothers.
Yeah.
So I love Rich Brian, Joji, all them. Those are always going to be my go-to. Recently, I've been in more of a metal mood. I've been listening to it's strange, King Lizard and the King Lizard and the Gizzard Wizard.
King Lizard
is a pretty good band. They before anyone looks it up though, they are a mature band, so have parental supervision.
Just have like your mom watching you. This is also definitely cubing related topic.
Wait, I just had this image pop in my mind of like a mom and son, and they have like the headphones stretch over both of their heads, like one ear and one ear. Like,
yeah.
There is actually a headphone splitter though.
Do you ever wonder why headphones can stretch out so far?
Yeah, why?
Like if you put them to like the maximum length. Oh, true. So they can put it around their gut.
What?
Or like pregnant women, so they can put it on their baby. Is that why headphones stretch out so far?
I like 21 Pilots too.
Totes my goats.
You guys want to get some hibacha?
Dude, y'all want to go to freaking Macy's?
You want to go to freaking Macy's, guys?
I just like I was moving my hands up and down when I said that, and I just knocked the pop filter off my microphone. So now things sound like instead of.
Oh god, that sounded exactly the same. Okay. I'm not allowed to say anything yet, but I'm coming out with a cubing related product soon. I'm not. It's very early in the stages right now. I'm working on it with Jabari Nerudin.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna help me get in contact with Chris Tran and everything about this product.
That's awesome. By the way, here's the deal. I was like wanting to get this podcast. Like I wanted to do the whole thing without spending a dime. Like that was my goal. Mm-hmm. And I signed up for SoundCloud, and they said like we'll give you 3 hours a month. Well, I thought it said a month, but it's like 3 hours of audio, period. So I have to upgrade. We're upgraded to like $15 a month, which kind of sucks, but whatever.
It's we're splitting it, so it's not that much. I mean, if you guys, we can set up like a PayPal, and I'm not saying anything, but
Jeffrey, no one's gonna give us money. No one's gonna give us crap.
You know that one guy just uses his mom's credit card. Here's $500.
I have a donation setup thing because I used to do some streaming.
I do streaming. I do donations. Some people actually like use their mom's credit card and then they get in trouble. It's pretty hilarious. And then they charge you back, which just cracks me up.
Yeah.
I had someone call me today, and I answered it, and they're like, this automated voice, like one like credit card crap, like it's gonna expire. Give us your number.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
I got one
like,
today.
They were like, wait, when did you get it? Like this afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it too. But it said like, press 1 to speak to a representative. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like mess with these people. So I press 1, and then there's an actual legit person on the other line, and they're like, so you have a credit card that's like about to expire?
You have a credit card?
Yeah,
that's not racist.
So you don't have a credit card, then you can use it. Like no, the Indian accent.
So then
you have a credit card?
And then I was like,
thank you, come again.
They were like, do you have it? I'm like, maybe, no. And I was just like speaking gibberish, and they hung up. Yep.
Yeah, I got one. It was like 4 p.m. And I got a call, and it woke me up because I am on a perfect sleep schedule.
Okay.
It woke me up and it said, "Hello, this is the IRS calling about credit card fraud and tax evasion that you have. If you do not answer this call, then we will arrest you for tax evasion." And I was like, this is stupid.
Like they're like, oh, your credit card has expired. I don't have a freaking credit card.
Yeah, exactly. They just
this is cubing related, guys. By the way, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This is cubing.
It's all
I
cubing
don't
related.
care.
Credit cards to buy cubes.
Yeah, you
like,
need the credit cards to buy the rubrics, dude.
Yeah. If you stack like 50 credit cards on top of each other, it's kind of like a cube shape.
Yeah.
No, that's not a. Yeah, it's like 25.
That's where I was going.
Credit cards are kind of thick, dude. What the heck's the problem? What are you, like, Chinese?
Unless
That
there
was
are
racist.
any.
What? How does that even fit?
Unless there are further objections, I think this is coming to a close.
What, you like Chinese food? What, are you Chinese?
Thanks for real.
Well, I like Chinese food.
Alright,
Chinese
well,
food
let's
is
do
good.
the outro.
Alright.
Okay.
If you guys want to contact us, just like Zane did and ended up getting on the podcast, no promises that you will get on the podcast, but it's worth a try. Contact us at the Interactive Cubers at gmail.com. Shut up, Jeffrey. I'm trying to do my thing. Yes, you know it. I heard someone laugh in the background. Anyways, yep. Peace out. Thank you, Zane, for being with us today. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. Do you mind if I plug my channel and everything?
Yeah.
$5.99.
Alright. Everybody check out Z Perm on YouTube. Just search Z space Perm. Have to have the space in there or else it doesn't show up. Just released my April Fool's video this past weekend. And just yesterday I released the whole behind the scenes. It's my longest video yet, and I think I put the most effort into it, and I think it turned out really nice. So everybody go check it out. It's buying real speed cubes at Target. So
by the way, there are two Z Perm cubing channels. It is the bigger one. It's not the little one.
Wait, is there a smaller one?
Yeah,
it
has
it's Carlin's channel. This is the pretty short outro. This is a short outro.
Wait, let me see. Z Perm. Is there any other? I don't see any other channels. If you search Z space Perm, it's the only one that actually like shows up on the normal search.
Okay.
So, I guess. Oh, there is another one. When did this guy start?
He's inspired by you.
What? My new channel.
My new Chanel.
2 months ago? 2 months ago? I was started before that, I think, maybe.
No, yeah, 5 months ago was the Not Kevin video.
Right, okay.
This is a short outro.
So, do you think I can like put in a cease and desist? Yeah, sorry. End the video. I closing this podcast. Goodbye.
Thank you for listening.
I expect the money in PayPal.
Oh yeah, no, it's actually $5.99 for the shout out. I'm just saying. It's
Okay.
All right. Episode ends here. Okay. I'll cut this part out. Anyways.
Wonderful.
Dude, that was seriously awesome. Yeah, let's give him a round of applause. Yeah, Zane! Maybe I'll keep this in.
Anyway, I am now officially stop recording in 3, 2, 1.